Okay, welcome to our term 3, class A, practicing video number 7. Now we're going to start with our finger exercise 2x2, then have a look at the concept piece 小美满. We will review the piece called the Robot Marching from our performance book. And if you already passed that piece, there's a new homework, Minuet and Trail, for the student who passed that Robot Marching. If you haven't passed it, don't worry about starting the new one, just focusing on getting that one done perfectly. Alright, let's start. So 2x2, we did move on the white keys in the class, so you can try the same at home. Lifting the hands, 1, 3, 2, 4, 3, 5, 2, 4, 1, 3. And then move to the white key next to C, D position. Make sure your hands is relaxed and you create a very beautiful warm tone. I heard some students like smashing the keys very hard. There's no music, isn't it? Make sure your fingers curved and very relaxed wrist. Okay, when you do your left hand, you can start from middle C position. Move to the left B position. Make sure finger curved and left high. When you're dropping it down, dropping it slowly. So we have a very warm tone. Keep your wrist relaxed. Okay, so you can start from middle C position, moving different directions. Once you reach the next C, then you can stop. Okay, now the 小美满, everyone can play the right hand. Well done. Then we're gonna put our hands together. The left hands separate demonstrate video you can find from last week's link. Now this week I will demonstrate the whole piece with left hand in a slow speed. Okay, if you've done your left hand, you can also play with the leader version of this piece. So what I do is I will play the leader part for the section that you are going to play with. So once you've done your left hand, and then you can try to play with the leader's part. Okay, now let's try this together. If you haven't started your left hand, that's okay. You can try right hand. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. leader part, they have a more complicated left-hand accompaniment. So you don't need to worry about that, just working on your left-hand part. And if you're ready to go, you can play along with the leader part. Okay, get used to the left-hand accompaniment. Okay, now that's the concert piece. If you need help with your extra piece like a rush E or always with me, you can always message me individually. Okay, now the new piece from performance book is the Minuet and Trio. Okay, now this piece is very special. It has a two-part. The Minuet style with a very lively and soft tone, and the trio part become louder. The time signature is 3/4, so we're gonna counting 1 da, 2 da, 3 da. Counting is really important. Okay, now we're gonna try this one. 1 da, 2 da, 3 da, 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 1 da, 2 da, 3 da. Repeat. 1 da, 2 da, 3 da, 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 1 da, 2 da, 3. Second ending. Da, 3 da, 1 da, 2 da. Repeat from beginning. 1 da, 2 da, 3 da, 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 1 da, 2 da, 3 da. Okay, so you see, I want the student to count at all times when you play this one. And the last piece, robot marching, we're just talking some key things. When we do the second line, first line, when we have some eighth notes, when you play 5 and 4, make sure they are even. Da 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 da. Because 5 and 4 is quite hard to control, most likely we have some uneven note, uneven sound on those two fingers. Okay, so make sure you lift them high. Second line is move octave higher, but the last bar, the ending is different. Okay, you see the notes are different. Now when we do the third line, we don't want the eighth note pattern da 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 to get an even sound. You can raise your wrist a little bit along when you play 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we end up on the high wrist position when we play 5. it kind of help away with the pressures on the pinky. Okay, so you can lift your wrist up to make sure your number 5 is standing up rather than lying down. And move to the next page. The left hand's gonna move an octave lower in here. Make sure you prepare for it. Okay, don't wait or no pause between the position change. So you always have to predict knowing where your hands are gonna go. And then when you practice slowly, think ahead where my hand's gonna go, higher or lower, or which hand. Okay, so that will avoid delay. Last part, both hands stay in the low position from the last second to the last line, from last 2 bars until the last line, first 2 bars. So left hand stay in the low position. So we don't need to move back. Okay, so I'm gonna demonstrate the whole thing. Okay, that's all from this week. Happy practicing. See you next week.